Is that it? Another empty threat about what you're going to do to me?
You should pay attention this time, Rosanna. Because once you go into business with Barbara, you might as well book yourself on the Titanic. You're going to sink like a stone.
You don't know much about business, do you, Carly?
Well, I know that Barbara's not going to have one once I get through with the two of you.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You're no match for me, Rosanna. You know why? Because fashion is about beauty. And you and Barbara are so ugly inside, there's no possible way you can succeed.
You know, as entertaining as this is, Rosanna and I weren't actually expecting company, so maybe
Not
we could.
Until I'm done.
This is my house, Carly. Want to fight with your sister? Why don't you find another place?
And while you're at it, why don't you find another sister? Because whatever this game is you're playing, I don't want to play it anymore.
It's no game, Rosanna. It's war. And you're gonna lose.
Do you ever think that we'll have a real conversation, Carly? Or will you always be glaring and spitting at me through your latest attempts at intimidation?
I don't care if I ever lay eyes on you again. You have blindsided me for the last time, and from here on in, I attack first, ask questions never.
Well, thanks for the warning. I can't wait to go shopping for my first armored car.
It'll take a lot more than that, Rosanna. I have a weapon you can't possibly defeat, no matter how many millions you spend.
And really, what's that? Your total disregard for common decency?
Will. Determination. It got me past James Stenbeck, Barbara Ryan, and it'll get me past you.
Oh, I'm so happy for this confidence that you've suddenly found. Self-esteem was never your strong point.
It is now. I do know what I'm worth, especially in the fashion world.
Your talent is undeniable. I have never been able to argue with that.
You just want to undermine it by backing Barbara Ryan.
I have no interest, believe it or not, in entering the fashion world. But even if I did, I think that there could be room for both of us.
It's a crock, and you know it. The only reason you're even considering entering this field is because you think it might be a way to mess with me.
You really think you're that important to me?
This isn't about me. This is about you. Ever since you came back to Oakdale, you've been trying to chip away at the life I've built for myself. And now look at you, Rosanna. All cozied up to Craig, master of the ulterior motive.
You excel in your field, I'll excel in mine.
I don't care what you do, Craig. You have finally found a snake worthy of your pit.
Well, much as I hate to leave a good metaphor hanging, I do have somewhere to go. So enjoy yourself, ladies, and don't scratch the furniture.
Well, now, you can drop the lady act. Your audience is gone.
I don't have to pretend for Craig. He knows who I am.
And he's a bigger fool than I thought.
What's fascinating to me is even though you're full of deceit, you embrace honesty like you invented it.
I told you I've learned a few things.
Somehow I doubt that. Either you're lying to yourself or you're lying to me, or both.
How so?
Because you don't hate Craig. You want him more than ever. What's got you all upset is that he's interested in me.
I've lived with Craig, plotted with Craig, fought with Craig, and for a short time, I even opened my heart to him. That is all in the past. I moved on to the real thing.
And why does he still excite you so much? I can see it in your face. The way he makes you breathe. He makes you feel pleasantly uncomfortable, doesn't he? There's a little extra electricity in here. You gotta be aware of that.
Whatever electricity there was between Craig and me, it short-circuited a long time ago. So, hey, if you want to follow in my footsteps, by all means, be my guest.
Huh. I have no desire to imitate you.
Really? Could have fooled me.
Okay, I'll be more specific. I don't want to be in the fashion world. I don't want your sordid little love affairs. And I don't want your never-ending feuds that all may pass for a charming little life for you, but it doesn't for me.
I don't know. I know jealousy when I see it. And I see it. I think that you would change places with me if you could in a New York minute.
And I long for this because
Because you were still looking for what you never could find. Don't you remember? You left all those Cabot millions behind once before so you could come out and live with the real people.
I was young and naive. A lot has changed since then.
No. The only thing that's changed is that you've grown older. You're still rich, but you've got no man. You've got no children. You've got no friends. You've got no passion. Your life is a flat line, Rosanna. We both know what that means. Don't you ever tell the truth, Rosanna?
What are you talking about? I'm being completely honest with you, more than you deserve, I think.
What about conspiring with Barbara? What about what you want out of your life that you don't have?
All right, you want me to tell you what I want? Fine. Maybe I would like a man of my own. Maybe I would like a child. Maybe I would like a place where I belong. But you know what I'd like more than anything? I'd like to be the person I was before you came along and just destroyed everything.
You were an heiress feeding pigs on the Snyder farm, as I recall. And that's what you still are. You still have your millions. And now you've got the pig who lives here.